What is up, guys? Today is day 223 of my self-improvement journey. So today, currently it's like 6:05 a.m. right now. I literally just woke up. I just went to the bathroom and made my bed, and oh my god, I'm freezing outside. It's probably like 60 degrees. I hate the mornings, but I keep just like sleeping in. So I'm doing this video, well, not the entire thing. I'm going to have maybe my workout after this, and my dog's pooping in the background right now, so that's nice. But I'll have my workout video in just a little bit. But basically, I stayed up till 1 a.m. watching YouTube from like 9 to 1. So I wanted to talk about addiction hopping. Now, this might end up being like a separate video or something, but addiction hopping is basically where you go from one addiction to the other. It is exactly basically what it sounds like. So that maybe you start off with like binge watching TV shows, but then you slowly start to stop becoming addicted to TV, and now you are addicted to YouTube or junk food. And a lot of the times when you have one addiction, you're gonna have more than one. So like, you're not gonna have just like social media addiction. You might have social media, video games, and TV, and junk food. So mine right now are, I just woke up. Okay, mine are junk food. Video games isn't a problem for me. The bad stuff, you know. What else? Social media, mostly just YouTube. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. There's junk food, social media, and the bad stuff, the naughty stuff, you know. So those are like my 3 really bad ones, especially YouTube. And these end up leading to procrastination. These end up leading to staying up too late. They end up leading to they end up leading to eating bad food. So when you do one bad habit, it's just so much easier to do another. When you're just sitting there watching watching YouTube, you can just so easily get caught up in like what you're doing, and you can just be all of a sudden eating like a whole bag of chips. So what I'm gonna do is basically dopamine detox. Now, the only problem is these daily videos, because obviously, I don't know, like these videos also, and then there's like the good habits. I don't know where I'm going with this. Well, I do know where I'm going with this. Just kind of cold. But the good habits kind of just counteract these. So first off, we have like the most beneficial, which is exercise, or meditation, one of the two. They're both literally like they're both like so like bound together. They're so good because one trains the mind and one trains the body. I mean, the one that trains the body still ends up training the mind. So I'd probably say exercise wins, but it's probably, yeah, exercise is probably better than meditation. But so exercise, that there's like two forms: cardio or resistance training, and like resistance training, calisthenics or weightlifting, whatever. Just some sort of resistance training, but don't forget cardio. So like doing calisthenics and running a day, like every day. So when you do that, it trains your mind. It sharpens your mind to like be in this harder place, so that when you're at rest, it's just like easier to focus. That made no sense, but let me try that again. So the reason you focus better, you have a better attention span from exercise, is because the way you're training your mind. So like when you're training your body, you're training your mind, because if you push hard enough, you're training your mind. If you're not pushing hard, then you're only pushing your body. I mean, you're still pushing your body a minimum amount, because if you're being consistent in the gym, and obviously there's gonna be some days where you don't want to go, but you still end up going, that means you're pushing your mind. So let's say, like you skip for a week for literally like no apparent reason, and then you come back on like Monday, you end up doing like not very good. That's because your mind hasn't been trained, or your body hasn't been trained in that way. So, and then when you're training really hard on one set, it's hard, and it gets into your head, and it's like, please stop, please don't do this anymore. But if you just keep pushing, you end up becoming stronger in the mind as well as in the body. Like, think about like rowing. All right, not like the one where you pull back, not where you like pull back like this, but just like you're leaning over and you have one dumbbell. The absolute manic rowing, yeah, that kind of rowing. Think about that. That's gonna target your back there, and it's going to be hard. Okay, it's a compound lift. It's gonna be super difficult, especially once you get later and you're like you're gonna be like that later in the reps. But it's gonna be good that if you go to failure, if you get as many reps as you can without just throwing the weight around, and stuff, that's gonna train your body more and your mind more. So it's like maximizing potential. Those last like 5 reps compound into more gains. Now meditating is literally bicep curls for the brain. That's probably one of the best quotes from Hamza ever. I think it's from Hamza, I'm not for sure, but exactly what he says. I need to stop meditating when I'm so freaking tired. I always do it in the morning, but I'm not gonna do that anymore, because I was just falling asleep for like 20 minutes and it does really nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna not meditate in the morning, not at night. Not at night, so I don't just fall asleep, but somewhere throughout the day. That's the only problem, is that it's like, then I'm gonna forget, and then I'm gonna just end up not doing it at nighttime, and it's like, whatever, but in the morning I'm just too tired to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. but I'm gonna have to do it sometime during the day, probably around the time I feed my dog, which is 4, except in the morning. But yeah, when you focus on your breath, you're literally putting yourself in like a strainful situation where you're just focusing, or you're trying to focus. Obviously, you're not gonna focus all the time. You might just fall asleep. But if you just keep like focusing and focusing and focusing and putting yourself in a hard place, it's kind of uncomfortable just sitting there, like, when is this gonna be done yet? Like it's just like you're thinking like that, A lot of the times it's just like this kind of sucks. Why am I doing this? Just keep going. There are a lot of other good habits as well. And instead of just like, obviously, when you try and get rid of bad habits, put in new ones, put in good ones. So, I don't have this problem I don't have a video game problem like a lot of people do. But I do have a YouTube problem and a naughty stuff problem and junk food. Like, so many people have junk food. Junk food is like the base of your problems. It's like where most of your problems come from, your diet. Because if you have a good diet, you're not gonna get as affected as other things, or as you might seem. I don't really know this because I don't eat that healthy either. I'm definitely working on it. The past like 2 days, I think I've eaten healthy. So yeah. So other good habits, cold showers, trains the mind. Like, this is good for me, but I don't want to do it. That's what your mind's telling you when you step into that cold shower. It's like, no, I don't want to do this. But then you end up doing it, and it's like, oh, thank God. It's not like that until like an hour later. Delayed gratification. There is journaling, which introspectiveness that doesn't necessarily give you like mindfulness or awareness, but it gives you introspectiveness, which is also a very helpful tool you can use in life. And it can lead you to be more humble about yourself, but also to just not be humble sometimes, to like get humbled, Maybe you're just humble enough to get humbled, but you're not actually getting humbled because you're just so humble already. I don't know, that's some like Giga Chad bull crap, but then there is, what was it? I literally had the idea, but now I forgot. Reading. So there's obviously reading nonfiction or fiction, and you can do self-improvement. A lot of nonfiction will end up just kind of being overall general self-improvement because I don't want to just classify this, but like overall you're kind of learning more in the nonfiction side. But obviously there's dedicated books for self-improvement, and definitely if you have like something you want to do, I don't know, for me personally, I don't know, like, the only thing I can like see myself needing to improve on as of right now is these 3 addictions, and instead of trying to like get rid of them just from willpower, from like the back end, trying to get rid of them from the front end by doing better habits instead of them, such as exercising, meditating, reading, journaling, cold showers. I already do cold showers. They suck. So, because if you just try and absolute willpower your way through not eating, by not eating like shit, then it's gonna be a lot harder than if you were to just meditate and be more mindful about what you eat, and you're just gonna want to eat better. So I lost my train of thought because I was like somewhere else, but then I kind of just diverted. I don't know where I was, what I was talking about before, but it's fine. It's fine. Today is gonna be a good day. This is probably just gonna be like the daily video, but then I'll make a workout video as well. I'm gonna be doing my first push day. I'm gonna do bench press. I'll like incline bench press. It's gonna be kind of like incline press, where it's like in the middle of a shoulder press and a incline bench press. Then I'll do that for like 3 sets, about 12 reps. I don't know honestly how many reps it'll end up being. Probably like 20 or 30 with the heaviest weights. I mean, I'm not gonna go straight up there, but then I'll do, goodness, what should I do? I think I'm gonna do like the next push exercise. It's called pushing the freaking crap out of your ass. I don't even know. I mean, I know there's like, so there's shoulders and then triceps. Let's get some shoulder. I'll do, I don't want to, so I need like a compound one. I literally like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think I'll just do like a military press. I mean, that's kind of stupid. Like right after, I think I'll do military press first. Military press first, and then the just incline bench press. And then after that, I will go on to a tricep one. They're all like over the head, and I don't like that. Can't think of any tricep exercise that is not over the head. Like, not like that. Or even like skull crushers, that's over your head still. I swear to God there was some that were. But I can't think. This part in the video is very raw. It's not very like the other parts I journaled last night, so I kind of knew what I was gonna talk about today. I didn't even know I was gonna make this video until like 1 a.m. this morning technically, so yeah. I think I'll just end up doing skull crushers. So, or I could do dips. I mean, that's more like yeah, I'll just do skull crushers. And then last but not least, lateral raises. Like, you just have to do lateral. That's 4, so this will all be 3 sets. Or maybe 4. Probably just 3 sets. It's, yeah. Volume, or no, intensity is better, I think. I can't say anything about this, but whatever. So I'm gonna be training more intensely. I'm gonna be listening to music. I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna absolutely shred this. This is probably gonna come out later, but I'm pretty excited. So we got bench press, then, or that's a lie. We got military press, incline bench press, skull crushers, and then the last but not least, lateral raises. So that is it for today, day at 223. I'm gonna be uploading my workout video, my push day, in just a little, or just in a couple hours. So yeah, that is it for today. Have a great day.